Hey YouTube, it's me Spotty, hope you're all doing great. So today we're going to be reviewing the Jalk Power M. So to begin with, I think this cube looks pretty good compared to the last Jalk that I reviewed, link in the description below. And I'm glad that they listened to my comment and they made the orange darker and the red as well. But one thing that I did notice was you can see that the inside is white, but the color of the corners on the inside is black. Now, when I first picked up this cube, I thought that it was pretty small, but it's really heavy. So I wouldn't recommend you taking this to a competition because if you're competing in other events, your bag would be pretty heavy because of this cube. Now, I'm not sure how much this cube was, but I'm pretty sure that I thought that the Jalk 3 was $6 or $7, but a lot of people told me that it was much more expensive. So I'm guessing that this one might have been about $26, $27. So that's pretty expensive, but I guess you're getting a lot more because this weighs quite a lot. Now the quarter cutting on this cube is pretty good, I think. It goes about like halfway, maybe, backwards and forwards. Oh, forward, it can only go about a third of the way. Now, I think that this cube wouldn't pop much because I tried to take it apart, but I couldn't really do it. So it could pop, but I don't think it would be that likely because as you can see, that took quite a while, and during a solve, I don't think that that would happen. Now, as you can see on the inside, it's quite dirty. There's some black stuff, so I would also recommend closing up these holes because I think a lot of dirt's coming in through them. Now, the core on this cube is also green, and this time I found a white hair, I think. I'm not sure whose that is, but there's definitely some fluff or white hair. Now, I think that this cube feels pretty good, and I've noticed recently that a lot of cubers explain how cubes feel by naming different kinds of foods. For example, buttery, crispy, crunchy. So I think that this cube feels kind of like Vegemite, but pretty old Vegemite, because I do feel some bumps and lumps, especially where the magnets are working. And I think the magnets are a little bit too strong, because who wants to eat chunky Vegemite? Now, Spotty told me to talk about the sound of the cube and a sound sample, but I'm not really sure what that is. I don't know if she's talking about the really loud, annoying noise that it makes when you turn this, or if she's talking about the noises that the cube can make, because it varies widely depending on what you hit it on, what you scrape it on, if it's hollow, if it's solid. There you go, there's your sound sample. Now, I think that this cube is pretty stable because of all the magnets put in it, but if you do this to the cube, these little pieces right here don't look very stable. See, when you shake it, then they move, they make lots of noise as well. So I'll add that in for your sound sample. So I think that the Jalk 3 that I reviewed last time was a bit more stable than this one. Now overall, I think that these two cubes are pretty good, but I think you'd be better off getting the Valk Power M because although it's a bit smaller, I think, it's much heavier, so you're getting a bit more material and you get added magnets and you get more writing in the logo as well. So free ink. Now, something that I realized from the last video was that the logo spells out the Jalk, and from far it looks like the Torco. Now, they haven't really taken this recommendation into account because it still says the Jalk, but I'm more okay with it because if you turn it upside down, it looks quite a lot like a candy cane. Now, I'm not sure if that's what the designer was going for, and I also heard that Mr. Rubik's was not the man who designed the Jalk 3, so I believe that it was Mr. Jalk. I would also have to say that I do not like this logo as much because they've added a line, and this small line here is not straight. So overall, I would recommend you to buy this cube. You can get it online from the Speedcube shirt. Wait.
Speedcube.com.au.
Speedcube.com.au. Okay. You can buy it online from speedcube.com.au. Links in the description below. That's all I have for you guys today. If you liked that video, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hashtag bring back the old intro. I mean outro. Links of everything will be down in the description below. Don't forget to check them all out. All my social media will be there.